What's up, everybody? Welcome to the Gunther Show. Thank y'all so much for watching. Remember to like and share this video. I would greatly appreciate it. On today, he is no stranger to us. We are so honored to welcome back the one, the only Coach LaVell Turnage. What's going on with you, brother?
How you doing, sir?
Good to see you, man.
Always, man.
Always a pleasure. It's great to see you doing your thing. Again, the season is, oh my goodness, about a week away or 2 weeks away at this point?
About a week away for us.
Almost go time, man.
Yes, sir.
How's everything coming for you?
Everything is going well. I think the biggest takeaway for us right now is we had a great offseason in the weight room. We spent a lot of time on the basketball court, spent a lot of time together. Being able to go to the West Virginia camp was a great experience for us. We got to play some of the top teams from DC, West Virginia as a whole, and so us be able to compete down there, and then we had a good summer league, and so we were able to grow together through the mistakes, through the success. We were still able to be a great team, and we're learning each other right now, so that's the biggest thing.
Last year was a rebuilding year,
for sure,
just because you all were dealing with so much young people playing varsity probably for the first time in their careers, but it taught character.
Yes.
And it goes to show you that in basketball basketball is such a life teacher.
Absolutely.
Because some seasons you're gonna be up and some seasons you could be down.
Yes.
And you gotta find a way to pivot and navigate. What did last year teach you?
Last year taught me a lot, not only about my players, but myself, about learning to understand them more, being able to break things down to their understanding a little bit better, and also the character part. I'll be honest, I'm tough on my girls, but I'm only tough on them in two areas on purpose: academics and on the basketball court, because I know what they're capable of doing. And we're in an area right now where girls basketball, women's basketball is at an all-time high.
It is.
And so we have some talented players in this area, not just on my team, but in this area that can play collegiately, make a name for the area. And so I believe we had quite a few on our team that can be able to take it to the next level. And when you get to the collegiate level, it gets tougher, man. You know, some coaches are a lot tough to understand and play for, but my biggest thing is I want my players to be prepared for that. I don't want them to be culture shocked about what's getting ready to happen in college. And so I'm tough on them. At the same time, I'm going to love on them, too. That's the biggest thing. So as much as I'm tough on them, I'm going to love on them. I'm going to show you, hey, listen, it's okay to make mistakes. Just be better next time. Once practice is over, games are over, it's over. Like, that situation, that game is over. I can't hold it against you. Of course, we're going to learn about it the next day in the film session at practice, but my job is to love on them, show them that, hey, listen, I'm not just Coach LaVell. I'm a mentor, I'm a coach, I'm a father, I'm the whole nine. Like, whatever my players need from me, I got to show up and be there for them every day.
Last year, you had a player, Kennedy Carpenter, who was all SVC, and it's amazing to see how much she has grown.
Yes.
This year, I know you're going to be expecting her to take it to even another level, not just her, but as the team aspect. You know, what is something that you're really looking forward to this year?
I think the biggest thing is I am looking forward to take that next step. A lot of smaller Division I's and a lot of bigger Division II's are very interested in her and on the brink of offering her, and so they're just looking for that next step, and so am I. There's no reason why she should be 20 points a night, 10 rebounds, 3.5 blocks a game. She's just that versatile where she can score on the outside, she can score on the inside, she can facilitate, and so she's capable of doing that night in and night out. And so that's the biggest thing. I'm looking for her to take that next step and being consistent with it.
You also added a player who is already getting some extremely big college looks. Unfortunately, they won't be here this season because they got injured. But just having them around the team, I'm sure, kind of uplifts their spirits a little bit from the standpoint of, hey, this is a family, and it's got to be the next person up.
Trinity Finney's special, man. Trinity Finney she can really play. She can really play. And there's a reason why she's getting those. She got the WashU offer, she got the Robert Moore offer, and that's just coming off of playing in 1.5 AAU tournaments. And so I would have loved to see if she'd played the whole full AAU season. I know she would have got more, but she's super athletic, super unselfish. She uplifts her team all the time. She's a heck of listen, to be a freshman, phenomenal leader. She walks around with the statue of I'm not a freshman in a humble way. She's so humble. She's a phenomenal kid, straight A kid in the classroom. And I'll say this, My freshman class is pretty talented. They don't play like freshmen. From Trinity Finney to Davion Harris to Maisie Green and Elena Burnett. Those four don't play like freshmen. Those four come in and play like, hey, listen, I've been here before, and they bring something special to our team. They play pretty well with our sophomore group, and so being able to see Trinity Finney come back whenever it may be, whenever it's God's time for her to come back, but when she comes back, it's gonna be a nice show.
I would love to see her and Ken on the court together, and I'm sure at some point that will happen. But until then, we understand that you have to work with what you have.
Absolutely.
But you don't make any excuses for it.
No.
You like, look here, we come in the gym every day. We gonna figure this thing out. What do you think is the most important part about coaching?
So I think the most important part is being able to have a relationship with the girls on and off the court. I always tell my girls I want to have an extension of me on the basketball court. I don't want to have to communicate the whole time. You guys know my principles. You guys know our standards. So implement it on the basketball court every opportunity we can get. Like, listen, and so we talk about all the time, like, the more you communicate on the basketball court, the more it's harder for the other opponent to run their offense, to run their defense. And it makes it a beautiful puzzle piece and puzzle as a whole, because once everybody does their job, it makes the game a lot easier.
100%. If they're an extension of you on the court, that means that they're going to be picking up 94 feet playing defense.
Correct.
They're going to be rotating everything, contesting every shot, boxing out, because offense, in a sense, will take care of itself, but you got to play defense.
Yes. So everybody has a role on our team, and we have implemented and told them what their roles are. But no matter what, everybody's going to play defense. If you want to play for Coach Vell, you're going to play defense the right way, jumping to the ball, communicating, boxing out, and running the floor. And so I think that's the biggest thing. They know how I can get. Honestly, if things aren't going well and I'm challenging them, hey, listen, I need you to be better, because right now you're giving me 65% and you're a 100% kid. So that's the biggest takeaway of what I expect out of them on the court.
You can't coach everybody the same way.
Correct.
Everybody doesn't respond the same way. How are you able to really differentiate how you can get certain players to respond?
That's something I learned from my first year coaching at Badger. I told my players this, and my parents' players this. My players' parents this. I will love everybody's kid the same, but I won't coach you the same. And so, first open gyms, first scrimmages, first practices, you know who needs to get chewed out. Because if they don't get chewed out, they're going to go through the motions and you won't get the best of them. Now you have the kids who come over there and say, hey, Coach Vell, I got you. Those are the kids I love the most, because in the heat of the moment during the game, at any time, I'm big on uplifting me, because to keep me like, hey, Coach Vell, we got this. Don't sweat it. We good. And it just throws me off a little bit when that happens, because, and I say them throw me off, it makes me smile like, okay, we good. They're locked in. They're buying into what we're selling. And so I tell my players, and I tell the parents, every single year at our parents meeting, I will promise you this, I will always love your kid the same as everybody else, but I will not coach them the same. And for the most part, a lot of the parents respect that, because they know how they know their kid. They know when their kids need to be challenged, and they're not giving you the best you in the classroom and on the basketball court.
The most important aspect of coaching, at least from the coaches I've spoke to, is never necessarily about winning.
No.
It's about impacting beyond the game. When you see the success of former players and then some of them come back or even want to maybe coach or just want to give back, does that make you sit back and say, I guess I did something right?
100%. We talk about this all the time. I got 3 players from our team right now who want to be doctors. Who's to say that one day they won't be my doctor? And so I want you to be the best you on this basketball court, which translates into life with the relationship part. I want you to go to college and finish 4 years. I want you to get married and invite me to the wedding. Put a big smile on my face. And I want you to be the best you want to be in life. I try to teach my players, like, whatever you want to be, go be it. Please go be it. I don't try to minimize your dreams for anybody else. If you want to be the president, go be the president. If you want to go be a doctor, go be the doctor. Because you're going to have my support regardless. You're going to have my support about what you want to do. Do not minimize your dreams for anybody. And so that's the biggest thing I take away. Like, we have kids that want to be nurses, traveling nurses, doctors, real estate agents. And those kids, very capable of doing it. So like 10, 15 years from now, when they're doing it, I'm going to smile, give them the biggest hug, come back to practice, come to alumni night, and say thank you.
How big has the support system been for you since you've been back?
It's been a little 50-50. I say that. It's been a little 50-50. But it makes you realize the ones who loved you from the beginning, even when I was at Badger, compared to being here now. And so I'll be honest, you either like Ursuline or you don't. And I say that, in a respectful way. And it's my destiny. We've been in high school. There wasn't a in-between thing. Either you like Ursuline or you don't like them, and it's okay. That's how life is. Like, sometimes you either like the person or you don't. It might not be in between. So I think the biggest thing for me is knowing who your true friends and family are, knowing that God got you for sure. And so that's the biggest thing that makes me put a smile on my face every single day. Like, I tell my girls every single day, I got 18 kids to worry about, 17 of my players and 1 is my child. And so I put myself in the best position, not just in basketball, but in life, for them. And like, it's not even about me. Every single day I wake up, I thank God for putting me this opportunity, but it's not about me. So it's about making sure they got the academics first, being the best coach they need in their life at that time, mentor, coach, doctor, whatever it may be. Working in the mental health, it's a better understanding of that these kids are struggling. They are. Like, and I try to my best each and every day, not just at work, but here, like, hey, listen, you got this, man. You got to just believe in yourself. Believe in God, believe in yourself, and work hard, and everything else will take care of the rest. And so that's the biggest thing of, having support. You do, and when you're winning, you're going to have all the support in the world. When you're losing, you won't have any. So
that's going to show you who really rock with you.
Absolutely. And so that's the biggest thing I'm trying to navigate and learn day in and day out, that it's okay not to be okay, and it's okay for not to have some support.
Even though winning as a coach, you will be judged by, I think something else that coaches should be judged by too is the impact that they've been able to have on players post-playing days, but also how they're able to impact them while they are still here.
Yes.
Opening night, right around the corner. Who you guys open up against?
We opened up Berea Mid-Park. We're out of Cleveland. We played them at Berkshire High School in a shootout. Good program, Division I program. We got invited to play in the Berkshire shootout, and so I think it would be a great test for us for game 1.
I'm kind of chuckling anytime I hear the word Berkshire. You know exactly why.
Correct.
I'm not even going to go into that story,
Correct.
But let's just say that was a good night.
Yes.
Here we are, opening night against them, but then you're finally going to be able to come home. Any message you want to send to the fans this year?
We'll be better this year. I can't tell you how much better, but we will be better this year. And I believe wholeheartedly, we might not want to come miss any of our games. I'll just say that in a humble way. Like, we got some players that can play. We'll say that.
I love to hear. Before we get out of here, if anybody wanted to maybe connect with the team, sponsor a team dinner, or donate something, how can they do that?
So we have a Ursuline Girls Basketball page on Instagram. At the same time, they can reach out to me on Facebook, Twitter, or Instagram. My Twitter is Mr. Turnage 3. So it's my Instagram at the same time too. Whatever, you can reach out to me via text message. You can give me a call if you have my number, and then even on Facebook, you reach out to me on Messenger. I'll be happy to respond back in a timely manner.
I love this because you don't sit down with everybody. Thank you for your time today, Coach. Appreciate you.
Appreciate it.
You got it, man.
Yes.
Be sure y'all like and share this video. Coach Turnage on the Chris Gunther Show. Thank y'all so much for watching. I'll see y'all next time. Gotta go.